So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Death rides a steel stallion. Okay, let's go. We're talking more trains.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Accuracy. I probably should just use one gun in that situation. You messed up. You messed up. That's okay. What? I think he's scared. From where?
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
How'd I get on the train? Legend was stop a train. Staring it down.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So I hopped the same train.
Okay. Now, which way do we go? This way seems like the
James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang was the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again.
Why do I
I'm
have this
finding
slow
this all a
shooting gun
little
again?
hard to swallow, friend.
Give me
Well,
the quick
maybe
shooter.
you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
I'm putting you down.
Am I not supposed to jump over this? Jump. Yep. Okay.
Anyway, excuse me, then. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Okay, so what am I supposed to jump? Liberate the train. Oh, am I supposed to just jump over? Gotcha, okay. Too busy listening to the story. Break the door.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
Oh, these guys don't believe me, huh?
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That
At what
story
point
makes
do you
no
think this
sense
is
at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe to toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. It was no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Okay, let me look it up.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
This asshole don't know who he's up against! Brother?
Alright. Can I climb up you? Can I climb up you? Oh, there, I found this one. Let's go. Up, 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 up. And jump. And jump.
Shoot!
Oh, what the?
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
Okay. Maybe I had a glitch there? Cool. I don't know. This first bajillion bullets, and I can't really run. So no. Why are they not hitting?
Kill you!
Okay, I see a dude through there. Yeah, murder. That's funny.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
Oh, you want me to shoot the log?
I wondered if I was ever going to find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Oh, okay. Pretty good shot. Man, I am dying here. Let's go.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Come on. Reload.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
But he's dead. Shotgun. What's the difference between these two other than the one reloads quicker? I'm gonna stick with quick shooter. A lot of explosives back here.
You know who we are!
Oh, okay. Half the bullets just went nowhere.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch! You can't fight James, gang!
Oh, I leaned into it. Where are these boys coming from? Alright, round 12. hide.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
Oh. Anyone else?
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Okay.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Increased by smashing. Smash R like loco during a reload sequence to the server. Okay. Nothing. Round 2.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
So I'm supposed to go through this? Oh, Jesse.
You had a showdown with Jesse
Went
James?
right into it.
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him.
Slippery.
But first I need to wet my whistle.
Honorably. Well, see, I didn't kill Jesse James. Should have proofread that. Whoever did that. Yeah, there we go. Jesse James dealt with on a train. No big deal. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to watch more or want to see what I have to offer, there should be more videos off on the left side of the screen. If you could, just one time, make sure you are subbed. Please hit that sub button. That'd be a great help to me. And make sure you have that notification bell on. But if that's all for today, then we'll catch you next time.